Guys, today I'll be giving my review on our analysis last week, what we analyzed last week. As you can see, last week the market just was in a range. Market was just in a range, so we basically did not do anything last week because of this channel is dedicated for USDJPY. We don't trade any other pair. So let's go from the weekly. Let's see what the market has for us. Okay, on the weekly, what are we seeing? The market pushed a little bit, but not with much momentum as it just kind of wicked the previous week low, and we are heading to this zone right here. We are heading to this zone right here. We are heading to this zone, and this is where we can or we could see support. So if the market get to that zone, we obviously get a support from that zone. So let's go down to daily time frame to see. Okay, on the daily, what are we seeing? On the daily, the market is kind of carefully coming down to that zone, which is a good sign. The market is losing momentum, and buyers are likely or are already putting limit orders on that zone, waiting for the market to come to that zone. So what am I seeing? What am I seeing? What I'm not seeing is kind of loss of momentum right there. So let's go down to the 4-hour. So on the 4-hour, what are we seeing? Okay. On the 4-hour, I'm seeing something like a descending triangle. Descending triangle, yeah. Market is kind of pushing down very slow right there. Very slow. Okay, I believe where buyers will kind of really show themselves or come back fully in the market is when we get to this support right here. This support. That support is where I believe buyers will really come back to give us a market shift, as I'm waiting for a market shift before I'll be expecting any move to the upside. Without the market giving us that market shift, then the market can just continue trending to the downside. So this is basically what I'm saying. And also this support right here. So support, which the market is kind of breaking. Okay. So basically what I'm expecting for the market to give us this coming week is pretty easy, pretty simple. So I'm expecting the market to give us that sharp move to that support zone. It's a daily or also a weekly zone, so it's a very strong zone, and give us a market shift. The market gives me this with a close of candle in the change of character. I don't want to see a wick. If it's a wick, then it's a liquidity sweep. Then sellers are still much in the game, so we can still just go for a very short sell. So basically I want to see a closure above that change of character before I'll be thinking of going for a buy or anything. So that's what I'm expecting or what I'm anticipating the market to give us. Then either we'll come back to this support or a favorable gap or other block, then can continue this uptrend. Then we'll be waiting for our sell, just like we analyzed last week. So basically this is what I am saying or expecting the market to give us before we go to the upside. We want to see a market. I want to see a market shift before I'll be thinking for or entering any buy setup I get. So if you find this video helpful, do it to give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up as it helps the algorithm to push the video to as much people that search and needs the content. Also share to your friends if you know somebody who's interested in USDJPY. You can still share this video as it helps. Also, if it's your first time viewing this channel, do it to give it a thumbs up, subscribe as I give my weekly analysis on USDJPY only, and also hit that notification icon so whenever I drop a nice content like this, you'll be the first person to get it. Also, if you're not trading with XNES, do it to go to my video description and get started trading with XNES. So when next we meet again, I wish you guys a happy trading, and also peace out guys.